Hey everyone, welcome to this week's IMS How To video. In today's video, I want to kind of discuss some cool features about Microsoft Edge and the ability it gives us to kind of sync our profiles around. Part of the suite kind of in my previous OneDrive videos, this is another awesome benefit of having Microsoft 365 and letting it kind of do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. One of the major complaints we get from a lot of clients is if they're hopping from computer to computer, their bookmarks or their plugins for their browser do not hop with them. So if they take that time to set up all their favorites, they don't have that ability to bring that to a different computer. But not a lot of people know that you can actually sign it into your 365 profile with Microsoft Edge, and that will actually sync to every computer that you log into as long as you sign into Edge with that same Microsoft 360 profile. So I'm just going to show you real quick on how to do that and show you what everything kind of all syncs over there for us. So go ahead and open up Edge here real quick. So just like being a normal user, I have a couple of my favorites here that I use on a daily basis. And it's kind of annoying to have to remember those exact links or re-favorite them on every single computer that I walk around in the office and log into. I also have a couple of different extensions over here. I have a password extension, and then I also have a extension for Adobe for PDFs. And once again, it's kind of annoying to have to go around and re-find those downloads to log back into those different applications. And they could all just be synced to my 365 account. So to do that, very simple. When you come up here to the top right, you're going to go ahead and see the little profile button. Kind of looks like the silhouette of a person. Click on that. You're going to see their kind of privacy statement and everything with that about what it's all going to do. So it's going to sync your favorites, passwords, and history. I don't recommend syncing passwords in there just because it's not as secure. Just anyone who happens to see your computer unlocked or would happen to know your password would be able to hop in and potentially harvest those passwords. So that's where I would recommend a secure password vault, kind of I spoke in my passwords video. So we'll go ahead and hit sign in here. So here it's popping up with my work or school account here. So that is my account right there. I'm able to go ahead and just click on that and log into that, or I can use a different account. So we're going to go ahead and do that just so I can log into a different one to kind of show you what that all looks like. We're going to log into our training account. And then it's going to pop up and ask you if that is a work or a school type of account. This is obviously a work one through here at IMS. It will then pop up and have you log into it as well. And then if you do have any sort of two-factor authentication on your guys' 365 instance, something to partner with your IT or get a hold of us and we can help you discover what that all looks like, you will have to fill that multi-factor authentication here. Just give me 1 second here as I get logged in. So here I have an authentication request popping up, so I'll go ahead and approve that. There we go. You'll get the option there to have it sign into all of your 365 applications. So that'd be like Outlook, Teams, Word if you haven't logged into them yet. Double check with your IT or again get a hold of us to figure out what would be the best protocol for you guys in your instance. But for now I'm just going to say sign into this app only. And then it's going to ask you if you signed in before with a separate profile. It'll ask you to keep a merge. So another cool benefit of this is depending on your guys' workflow and what is allowed in your environment, you can have multiple profiles. So if you have like an accounting-based profile when you're doing accounting work, and then maybe you have an executive profile while you're doing executive work, you can kind of keep those two profiles separate and have different workflows, favorites, passwords, plugins loaded into those. So I'm going to keep them separate just so it doesn't mess with my main account. And it will then reload there. We've got a couple of privacy statements and whatnot. and then I'll have you kind of set up that first time if you have never done it before. I just will go ahead and do system default, and then I'll kind of give you some more tips, and you can go ahead and just hit finish. Since I chose mine to keep separate, my favorites do not move over because that's a separate account. This is my training. That previous one was my main work one. But again, if I just want to start adding accounts now, hit favorite down there, put it onto my favorites bar. Anywhere that I now log into that training account, those will hop on over as well. Alrighty guys, that kind of brings this down for this IMS How To video. If you guys do have any questions, go ahead and give us a shout out at info@imsnetworking.com, or you can give us a call at 701-364-2718. And if you happen to like these videos, I try and upload them every single week, so if you could give it a like and a subscribe, that would be amazing. And I will catch you guys on the next How To. Thank you. See you then. Take care.